All right, now let's talk something serious that I just went through over the last 7 to 8 months in 2022, and that's a sciatic nerve injury. All right, and I didn't know what to do. Okay, mine wasn't an accident, it wasn't an injury in the gym. It was because I went back to work after being unemployed for 21 months, and then they were understaffed, and I was working 6, 7 days a week. I was driving in my car. I had my wallet with all the bank for the bar in my wallet. I'm sitting on my right side and just doing everything bad. I already know I had some back problems. I've had definitely shoulder injuries before I had to heal from neck injuries and everything, but I've never experienced a lower back injury like this, right? And it throws you off because it's in the pain. The pain is in your hip. I thought I was going to need a hip replacement, and it's in your thigh. Okay. Now, when everything first went to hell, my calf went out. I had multiple lumps in my back of my hamstring, and I got all that regulated. And then it was still this pain in my thigh in hip area, right? And I couldn't figure it out. And I kept doing stretches. I'd sit here and do 8 hours of stretches. Nothing would work except walking and getting it loosened up. And then finally one day, I just looked at a photo of a human being and their sciatic nerve and how it's like four ligaments connecting to your lower back, right? And I said, well, I gotta have to start rolling it. This is what's saved. This is what's doing it. This is what's healing me. This foam roller. Okay, this is it. You have to do this religiously. All that yoga, all that stuff you can do, and it helps, but it's not going to cure it. You need to do that combined with rolling your back. How many times? As many times as it takes. Definitely before you go to sleep at night and before you go to work and after you wake up. Roll that back. Do some light stretching to kind of open it up, and then roll that back. And I just rolled my back right now. I got off of work, and it sounded like a damn bubble wrap. Okay. And that's after having a little one at work and still rolling my back and stretching it, doing all kinds of things because I'm jacked up. Okay. For multiple injuries. All those injuries have combined. And I realized one day after starting to roll my back again, the sciatic nerve doesn't start from your bottom. It doesn't start from your hip and thigh. It's your mid back. It starts from just below my shoulder blade. And after a couple of days of rolling it and kind of actually feeling it kind of sore and kind of stiff, that's when I felt the connection. And I said, you're kidding me. You're such a deceptive little bastard. You're from my mid and lower back, and you're pulling everything up and tightening everything, and my shoulder blade, which I've had major shoulder injuries, not surgery, but from the gym. And so other people, I have a friend right now, he's having problems with his. His might be more damage than mine. It's going to take longer, but I actually did talk to a physical therapist, and the thing that she just looked at me, she listened, and I said, what have you done? What have you changed? I said, well, I was not working for 21 months, and now I'm working 6, 7 days open and close, and I'm driving in this little car. I'm doing things I shouldn't be doing or not normally doing for 2 years, and it snapped. I got out of bed, my torso went one way, and my hips went the other way. And she says, you've sustained an injury, and I hate to tell you, it's going to take about a year of healing. And she said, the only thing you could do is light stretching and doing this and that. And then the other day, I just happened to talk to my friend who, by the way, if you go to your fancy chiropractors and doctors and they get x-rays, they send the x-rays to him. And then I told him, I said, man, I haven't been able to sit for over probably 5 or 6 months. He goes, what happened? I just got sciatic pinched and nerve and everything. He goes, oh. He goes, you just got to keep rolling it. And I just looked at him and I said, that's what I've been doing the last 3 or 4 weeks. That's why I can sit here with you. I said, otherwise I'd have to be standing. And the only reason I haven't seen him in a few months because he was traveling through Asia. Now he's back. And then there's my answer. He said, the only thing you could do is roll it. This is the guy that looks at x-rays of, I've seen things that I don't even want to talk about up people's anus cavity. Okay, he shows me these things, and he's the guy that they call, and they're like, "Well, how do we get rid of this? How do we do this?" So he looks at X-rays when you and me just see a blob or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, you need to roll that out." And that's what I felt the first time I started rolling my back again. Because I didn't have any upper problems with my neck and everything. Everything was lower. So I thought, okay, I got to stretch my hips out. So I was doing all these hip stretching, all this yoga. Stuff. Wasn't doing nothing until I started rolling it. Now I can sit with minimal discomfort. I can sleep. It's one of the reasons I haven't been making videos anymore because I can't sleep. I'm used to sleeping 10 to 12 hours a day because of my job and everything. It's just the way it works out. I'm pulling 4 or 5 hours. That's not what I'm used to. I got to get up every 4 or 5 hours and go walk and then stretch. And then by the time I come back home, I got to like cool down and like, lay down and try to go take a nap before I got to go to work. It just wasn't working. But these are the keys, okay? Be patient. Even right now, with rolling the back and being able to sit down and lay down and be able to sleep longer, it's still day to day. Some days it's bad, some days it's okay. But as long as I keep stretching it and as long as I keep rolling it, the key is to roll it. Roll it as many times as you need to. Roll it and then stand around your house, walk around for 10 minutes, and then roll it again and realize it's trying to get back, snap back to where it's been. Because the other night, I get home and I roll my back and it cracks like snap, crackle, pop, right? And then right before I go to bed, I roll it again, and it cracks like snap, crackle, pop. And I just realized, how are you going to bed like this for the last couple of years and not opening up your back? How, when you went to work for 5 months before you blew your back out, you were going to work, you come home, you drink your beer, you just want to relax, you want to watch some Netflix, you want to watch something on the internet, and you didn't crack your back, and then you went to sleep with your back in that type of turmoil, with the muscles all tangled, everything just tangled to where the injury came. That's how my injury came. That's most likely how your injury came. You just came home, you wanted to relax and chill, and you didn't take the time to decompress your back every day and every morning, and then the sciatic nerve got tweaked, and it's a tricky one because it's in your lower half, but it generates from your mid to lower back, and it's connected to all your shoulder injuries. You're gonna feel it when you start to roll it and roll it and roll it. After, it could take weeks, it could take months. Like the physical therapist said, it could take over a year. So with that being said, be patient, learn from my mistakes, and learn how I have gotten through this without having to go get injections, get some kind of spinal surgery. I'm here to stand. I can tell you I can walk. I can sleep again. I'm getting back to my 10 to 12 hours of sleep. I'm sorry if that makes you mad because I'm a spoiled little brat, but that's the way it is. All right? So take my advice, get that roller, start rolling your back as much as you can. Take one with you. I just bought one for $5 at Ross. That's a small little one you could put in your bag, basically, or put in your car, and you roll that sun gun whenever you can. All right? That's the key. All right? I've been given the answers through knowing friends and people and physical therapists, and my friend's mom's a physical therapist. One of my friends is the guy who reviews X-rays for a living, and he's told me, I mean, who else do you want the answer from? When your smart little cute little chiropractor is getting all this money off you and telling you to buy a new mattress. I was like, my mattress ain't the problem. My mattress is heaven to me. This back problem, whatever's going on with my back, is the problem. And now my mattress, the same mattress, I didn't throw my mattress out with my 2-inch, I think it's 3-inch foam top. I didn't throw it away. Nah. I laid in that son of a bitch this morning and relaxed like a jaybird. I woke up, I don't even have to go for walks anymore. I just rolled my back, got back into bed, and went right back to sleep. I rocked a piss, rolled my back, and laid back down. I was out like a light. All right? So with that being said, stay positive, be patient, and roll that damn back. All right? Peace out.